What's up everyone, this is Cyberknight, and tonight I have some amazing Yu-Gi-Oh news for you guys, because tonight we actually have 6 brand new Link monsters that have been revealed for Link Vrains Pack 2. And I know you guys have been so excited about this set, just like the first one. We're supposed to see a lot of different Link monsters for a variety of different archetypes, and these won't be the only 6, by the way, too. There's probably going to be a bunch of other Link monsters revealed, and I thought it would be fun for you guys to like guess or whatever. If you have like a certain archetype you like to see a Link monster for, let me know down in the comments, because like I said, as soon as we know more of them, I'm going to make another video about it, of course. And yeah, maybe there'll be some that you guessed correctly, because there's still a ton of archetypes I want to see a Link monster for. I mean, I'd choose pretty much all of them if I had the choice. But anyway, let's go ahead and go through these monsters, then we'll go through their effects. So first off, we have a Black Luster Soldier Link monster. That one kind of surprises me, but man does it look cool, and I can't wait to try it out too, because Black Luster Soldier is still a lot of fun to use. Then one for Thunder Dragons. I mean, they've been doing really well, so it doesn't really surprise me, honestly, on that one. One for Parishath, or Fairies, whatever you want to go with on that, with Sanctuary in the Sky and all that stuff too, and this one doesn't really surprise me either, because they deserve something new, so it's cool to see that they got a Link monster. Then, of course, one for Aliens. That's another one that I think is cool just because it's kind of a forgotten archetype, so, and it looks cool too, I'll give it that. And the one I'm most excited about, you guys know me, a Dragunity Link monster. Yeah, you guys know I love Dragunities. Link monster for them, yes please, that is awesome. And then the final one is a brand new Link monster for DDDs. So yes, they are actually getting a Link monster in this as well. That was one of the rumors, just like Dragunities, that I remember seeing, and I'm so happy to see something new for them too. So let's go ahead and scroll back to the top and start going through these effects. And of course, too, remember, I will have a link to this page down in the description, so you guys can follow along with me if you want to read through the effects. Anyway, let's get to it. First off, we have Black Luster Soldier, the Kaos Warrior. It is an Earth Warrior Link monster, Link of 3, 3000 attack. Link arrows are, of course, at the top, the bottom left, and bottom right, and it requires 3 monsters with different names. Anyway, its effect is, if this card was Link summoned using a level 7 or higher monster, it cannot be targeted or destroyed by your opponent's card effects. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can activate one of these effects. This card gains 1500 attack. This card can make a second attack during the battle phase of your next turn. Banish 1 card on the field. So, yeah, like I said, I mean, I'm just surprised to see a Link monster for them, honestly, and that artwork, too, is amazing. But yeah, it's just kind of a mini Black Luster Soldier Envoy at the beginning, kind of. That's what it reminds me of with the effects and stuff, too. I mean, it can power itself up whenever it destroys an opponent's monster by battle. It can, which, I mean, that's some serious attack boost, by the way. I mean, that would make it 4,500. That's nothing to laugh at. That is actually kind of scary. Of course, too, the second attack thing, which reminds me of Envoy at the beginning, and then same with the banish a card on the field. So I think it's cool how it still carries those over, and yeah, I mean, that is just a good Link monster. I like, too, how it's not just for Black Luster Soldiers. I mean, other decks could use this. The only thing is it has to be 3 monsters with different names. So honestly, it looks like a great card. I mean, this is one I'm definitely looking forward to, and I hope it's not one of those like Needle Fiber that, you know, still missing. Konami, please, if you're listening to my video, please. We still are missing some. Next up, we have Thunder Dragon Goliath. It is a light thunder Link monster with a Link of 4, 2800 attack, and of course the Link arrows, as you guys can see, are at the left, right, bottom, and bottom right. It requires 2 thunder monsters to Link summon into it, and its effect is, if this card is Link summoned, you can target one of your Thunder Dragon monsters that is banished or in your graveyard, apply that target's effect that activates by discarding itself from the hand, then place it on the top or bottom of your deck. If a Thunder monster you control would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can banish 3 cards from your graveyard instead. So yeah, as you guys can tell, this one is actually archetype specific. It's made for Thunder Dragons. And basically what it does is that it recycles your Thunder Dragons. The ones that are banished or in your graveyard, you get the effect from it, and then also too, you're able to place it on the top or bottom of your deck. So then you can use it again later on. Really good effects on that. I mean, just being able to recycle them and get that effect from that is just really cool. I mean, it's just like, okay, I choose this one, I get a searching effect or whatever, just depending on the Thunder Dragon. So with that, that's actually pretty scary. Then on the second effect, it just makes it so it can help protect your Thunder monsters. So it can protect itself, it can protect other ones, plain and simple on that. So it's just kind of, you know, actual specific support for them, and yeah, I mean, obviously I think it will come in handy for them as well. So looks pretty cool. And I guess that Summer Summoner or whatever his name is, I think that's right. I guess you could use him to help bring it out too, because you need Thunder monsters. So yeah, going for the Link 4 like that, it could be a pain. Then, of course, we have our Fairy Link monster, which is the Celestial Knight Lord Parashath. This one is a light fairy Link monster with a Link of 3, 2,400 attack. Link arrows are at the bottom left, bottom, and bottom right. So those are actually good arrows then. And of course, it requires 2 fairy monsters as part of the Link summon. Anyway, its effect is, you can only discard its names 1 and 2 effects once per turn each. You can discard 1 card, add 1 Sanctuary in the Sky, or 1 card that specifically lists the Sanctuary in the Sky in its text from your deck to your hand. If the Sanctuary in the Sky is on the field, you can add 1 fairy monster instead. If a face-up fairy monster you control is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can banish 1 fairy monster from your graveyard, special summon 1 fairy monster with a higher level than the banished monsters from your hand. So from this one, you have, again, something that's, archetype specific, but this one is really good too, because from that, it helps you search for what you might need. Of course, it can help you get a Sanctuary in the Sky or anything that lists one, which that's quite a few different ones you can go for on that. And then if you already have Sanctuary in the Sky, then it's just a plain searcher. It just, add a fairy monster from, your deck to your hand instead. So, I mean, just being able to search for a fairy monster on that too, if you already have it set up with Sanctuary in the Sky, that's going to definitely be good for you. And then not only that, you have a way where if one of your fairy monsters is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can get a stronger monster after that too. You just banish it and then you get one that has a level higher than that. So I think this is going to be good support for them. Then after that, Aliens. So this one is Alien Shock Trooper Mighty Frame. It is light reptile Link monster, Link of 2, 1,900 attack, and Link arrows are at the bottom left and bottom right, and requires 2 reptile monsters to Link summon into it. Its effect is, you can only discard its names 1 and 2 effects once per turn each. The first effect is a quick effect. You can discard 1 monster, place a number of 8 counters on face-up monsters on the field equal to the original level of the discarded monster. If this card's drawn about or card effects into the graveyard, you can special summon any number of your reptile monsters with different names from your graveyard, except Link monsters, up to the number of monsters your opponent controls with 8 counters. So this is one that just helps you bring out 8 counters, really. I mean, that's what aliens do. You want to get those counters out there, so this helps with that. Also, I do like that second effect, too, where they're not going to really want to destroy this card if of course, you have a bunch of 8 counters out there. Because if that happens, you can just swarm the field with them. And it only says except Link monsters. So you can't go for, like, another one of this one, but they do have synchros. So I guess you could go for, like, the synchros and stuff, too, that the alien monsters have. Either way, I mean, being able to do that and just give a lot of 8 counters to your opponent like that is going to definitely help you out, and that's just, that just starts all the craziness with aliens anyway. Being able to, like, take your opponent's monsters and the different things they can do from 8 counters. So, again, seems like a good card to help them get set up. Now for Dragunity. Dragunity Knight Romulus. This one is a Wind Dragon Link monster, Link of 2, 1,200 attack, and the Link arrows are at the bottom left and bottom right. So, good Link arrows. I was hoping they would do that for Dragunities. That was one thing I was worried about. And then, of course, for materials, they have to be 2 dragon and or winged beast monsters, except tokens. Its effect is, you can only discard its names 1 and 2 effects once per turn each. If this card is Link summoned, you can add 1 Dragunity spell or trap, or Dragon Ravine from your deck to your hand. If a dragon monster is special summoned from the extra deck to your zone this card points to, you can special summon 1 dragon or winged beast monster from your hand in defense position. But for the rest of this turn, its effects are negated. Also, it cannot be used as a Link material. So this is pretty much what I guessed that would happen. I mean, honestly, I kind of thought this would be what we'd see from Dragunities, because first off, you have a way to search for Dragon Ravine. I mean, that's never going to change, I feel like, for Dragunities. You always need Dragon Ravine. So another way to search for it is great, especially since we're seeing, like, Terraforming get hit on the ban list and different things that have been changing. Yes, another way to get that will definitely help them out. And, of course, too, even other Dragunity cards. So I like that that's also added. But of course, the second effect also helps you out, because if you're bringing out a dragon monster special summon from the extra deck to a zone this card points to, then you're able to get a dragon or winged beast monster from your hand and bring it out. You can't Link summon with it, but obviously, yeah, you could easily synchro summon with that. So basically, if you go for, let's say, any synchro dragon out there, I'm not going to name off everything, you go for something like that, then you could just bring out, like, Phalanx afterwards, and then go for a bigger synchro monster. I mean, that could even be an option for you. I think that will definitely come in handy, and just being able to search Dragon Ravine and giving you extra zones for Dragunities is going to be good, because they were also one of those that they would be able to swarm and sing for something like crazy, but they needed the extra, extra monster zones. So this will help it out, and I'm looking forward to trying this one out. So really excited about that. Obviously, Dragunities, love them. And then the last one that we have is DDD Abyss King Gilgamesh. It is a Dark Fiend Link monster with a link of 2, 1,800 attack, and the link arrows are of course at the bottom left and bottom right. And it requires 2 DD monsters to link summon into it. Anyway, its effect is, you can release this card's names 1 and 2 effects once per turn each. If this card is special summoned, you can place 2 DD Pendulum monsters with different names from your deck in your Pendulum zones, and if you do, take 1,000 damage. Also, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of this turn except DD monsters. If this link summon card is destroyed by opponent's attacking monster or an opponent's card effect, you can special summon 1 DD monster from your extra deck or graveyard in defense position. Okay, now this is another card that was definitely needed for this archetype. I mean, it's kind of like with Dragunities, that's kind of what I expected. Well, this is what I expected for DDDs, because they were really hit by Link Sunk. So, with a card like this where it's just like, oh, okay, I can just get 2 of my DD Pendulum monsters with different names from my deck and just place them into my Pendulum zones. Yes, please. That is obviously really good. I love that effect. And then, of course, too, if this card is destroyed by a monster or even card effect, you can just special summon a DD monster from your extra deck or graveyard in defense position. So even after that, you can get another monster from it. So either way, this card I think will definitely help out DDDs. Like, I'm so excited to see what it's going to be able to do. I think it will, help them out tremendously on that, and I'm hoping that it's not even like the last of the support they're going to see, because they needed a boost. I mean, it was like my favorite Pendulum archetype, and I'm looking forward to seeing them get a little bit of boost in power. So yeah, those are the cards that have been revealed so far. Let me know what you guys think about these cards. Which one's your favorite even? Let me know down in the comments. For me, I mean, it's pretty obvious. I want that Dragunity so bad. I want that card to get printed and Savage Strike or something like that, which maybe, I'm not going to hold my breath. But that would be awesome. I'm hoping at least we're going to get Needle Fiber actually from Savage Strike. But yeah, I'm looking forward to all of these, and again, let me know what you guys think will also be in this set. I mean, there's still plenty of Link monsters that could be in this. I mean, one with Black Luster Soldier means that we could see something for like Red Eyes, Blue Eyes, or even Dark Magician. That would be awesome. I mean, I'd take all those. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. As always, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and also ring that bell so you don't miss out, because as soon as we have any other info on other cards that have been revealed, you guys know I'll make a video about it. And of course, when this set is out, I'm going to do an opening on it. So thanks for watching, and of course I will catch you guys later. See ya.